Ukraine has sunk another Russian warship. It happened in Crimea, the port of Sevestopol, to be specific. Ukraine carried out overnight strikes on the port. Russian minesweeper Kovrovets was hit. It was a Project 266M Natya class minesweeper. And it was part of the Russian Black Sea Fleet. What do we know about the vessel? It was 200 feet long. Minesweepers, as the name suggests, are designed to remove or detonate mines. The Kovrovets was used for mine-sweeping operations. It was also used for reconnaissance and control sweeping. You see, this was an old vessel. Russia's Soviet-era minesweepers were built in the 1970s and the 1980s. Each of these vessels can carry a crew of 68. The Kovrovets was of the two minesweepers of the Black Sea Fleet. It sank in the early hours of May 19. Let me now read out for you what the Ukrainian Navy wrote on its Telegram channel. The naval forces of the armed forces of Ukraine, together with their comrades, continue to bring us closer to victory, quote unquote. Some reports say Ukraine could have possibly also blown up a guided missile boat, the Cyclone. The ship was delivered to the Black Sea Fleet in 2023, and on the fateful morning, the corvette was close to the minesweeper. Whether or not the vessel was really destroyed, we don't know just yet. Now, while these reports surface, Ukraine has not said anything about the weapon it used to target the port in Crimea, but some Russian bloggers are convinced that Kyiv used ATACMS, that's short for Army Tactical Missile Systems rockets. America has supplied ATACMS to Ukraine. These are long-range surface-to-surface missiles. Ukraine has been asking for these weapons, by the way, since the start of the war. But it was only in April that the White House announced that it had reversed a ban on the export of long-range missiles to Ukraine. The White House said it was sending 140 surface-to-surface missiles. But here's the thing. There are several models. Which one did America send? Analysts picked up hints from Ukrainian strikes in late April and May. They said America could have sent the M39A1 Block I missile armed with a cluster munition warhead. But here's the thing. Cluster munitions cannot sink a warship. War bloggers in Russia claim the US could have also sent Ukraine the more modern M48 or M57 ATACMS missiles. These missiles are armed with a single warhead which is loaded with over 200 kgs of high explosives. But here's something that reports point out. The ATACMS hit within 5 to 9 meters of an aiming point, which means it's not an ideal weapon for targeting a medium-sized warship. What we must remember here is that Ukraine has been targeting Russian warships for a while now. In fact, since the beginning of the war, Ukraine's forces have damaged or sunk over a dozen ships of the Black Sea Fleet. In April 2022, Ukraine sank the Russian Black Sea Fleet's most powerful cruiser, Moskva. In September 2023, an assault ship was destroyed, as was a missile attack submarine following the sinking of the minesweeper. Ukraine's defense ministry has remarked that it was, quote unquote, another bad day for the Russian Black Sea Fleet. That said, the situation on the ground beyond the port in Crimea is not looking all that great for Ukraine. Russian troops have made incursions into northeastern Ukraine. Russia is pushing into the Kharkiv region. In an interview to a news agency, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky admitted that the situation on the battlefield was, quote unquote, one of the most difficult he had known since the start of the war.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.